Hey there, folks. Today we are going to do something fun. We're going to do something new. We are going to analyze a real life real estate deal. Okay?
Another year, another pile, numbers stacked up mile by mile. It's time to sit, reflect, and add. Doing taxes ain't so bad.
And what makes this deal special is I actually used to own this property. I bought this property back in 2019 and 2020. So it's going to be fun analyzing this deal. Okay, so remember, as a real estate investor, don't just start buying deals blindly. You need to run the numbers. You need to have a criteria. What kind of return on investment do you want? Okay, everybody's different. Some people are looking for a 10% cash on cash return, and some people don't care about that. They want a return on equity, which takes into consideration not just a return on the cash flow, but also a return when you sell the property. And then some people don't care about any of that. They just want a tax advantage, right? Tax benefit. So everybody's different, but we're going to be underwriting this deal as if we are looking for cash flow, okay? So here we are. Okay, we have here 159 East Tabor Street, okay? This is in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is a C-class property, very working class type of community here. So let's go through this, okay? So first thing people ask is, where do you go to analyze deals? I always point people, if you're just a beginner, you're looking for something simple, go to BiggerPockets. They have a great calculator there. It's nice and simple, okay? You don't need anything fancy, especially when you're starting out with single family homes. Okay, so again, once you get into like multi-family deals, like 40, 50, 100 units, 200 units, and that's when you get to play with more fancy calculators. But for now, BiggerPockets calculator will work just fine. Okay, so first thing here, we're gonna put the address. Okay, here we go. Purchase price. Let's see how much they want. They think it's worth $170,000. So let's put that in. Let's see what kind of return we would be getting if we buy it for $170,000. How about purchase closing costs? Let's see. Let's ask our good friend ChatGPT. So they said, about 2 to 5%. So let's go with 3%, right? Let's go with 3% just to make things fun. Okay. So let's go with 3% of $170,000 is $5,100. Okay, and then let's look at this property, because here's a backstory. Okay, when I first bought this property, it looked like this, so we fixed it up. Some of this is old pictures and some of it is new pictures, because I remember I'm the one who put this floors here. I'm the one who fixed up this porch, because back when I bought this was all like destroyed wood and this was all open, so I'm the one who put all this in here. You know what, this might be newer pictures, because I remember I was the one who fixed this front stairs and this front driveway. I'm the one who fixed that. It was in really bad shape when I bought it, so excuse me, it's been a few years. So let's see. Let's say it's not that bad. Let's say you put in $20,000. Let's say the ARV is $170,000. Okay. Then let's say you're gonna buy it for 130. Let's say you're gonna put $20,000 into it. Okay. And then let's say you're going to finance it. How much are interest rates nowadays? Alright, so let's go with 6.4 just to be conservative. Okay. Gross income. Let's see. Let's see how much the gross income, the gross rent is. Wow, look at this. Wow, rent is $1,246. That's crazy, because when I owned this back in like the 2020s, yeah, rent was like $850, $900. Wow, look at that. And now we're at 1,200 now. I feel so dumb for selling this property now. Let's go with 1,246. Property tax. Let's see. How much is your property tax on this thing? Let's see. Okay, and then let's see if I still remember how to work this website. Here we go. Property search. Here we go. I think it's this. You go okay. You go here. Okay, and then we search here. 1519 East Tabor. Here we go. Okay, so here is the owner of the property. Okay, and then let me pull it up for you guys. It brings me back to when I used to do this all day looking for properties to buy. Okay, so here it is. So let's see if we can find how much they are paying properties. No, it's not there. Here we go. Wow, gross tax is $4,766. That's insane. Wow. Okay, so let's put this thing in here. 4766. Okay? And then insurance. I have no idea how much is insurance nowadays. But back then I was paying about $50. So I don't know, let's say $75. I have no idea how much it is now. Okay? Repairs and maintenance, always put 10%. Okay? Capital expenditures, another 10%. You always want to save for a rainy day. Okay? Vacancy, I'll put 10% also. Especially in today's market. Management fees. If you only have one property, they're going to charge you about 10%. But if you have a good relationship with a property manager, you can get down to about 8%. Okay? So that's what that. Utilities, we're gonna have the tenants pay that, so that's nothing. See, so cash flow would be negative 350. So I would not pay that amount of money, right? But remember, everything has a number. So what number would work for this? So let's see. What if I paid $100,000? Would the numbers work then? Nope. Wow. Okay, so
Mile by mile, it's time to sit, reflect, and add. Doing taxes ain't so bad.